a small amount of pleasure? Are you chasing pleasures in your life, or are you chasing your purpose? YouTube, what's good? It's your boy BB and Marley G back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe for more motivational videos on how to be the best version of yourself. Today we're going to talk about why you gotta have tunnel vision. Now, what is tunnel vision? Tunnel vision means you don't see anything else in this world. You have blinders on, right? You're not worried about him. You're not worried about Joey. You're not worried about Shalisha. You're not worried about anybody else but yourself. Having tunnel vision means that you're focusing on what's best for you and your purpose, whatever it is. I'm not here to tell you what your purpose in life is. That's for you to figure out. I'm just here to guide you and give you my advice and my life experiences, right? And the things that I had to go through and why I needed to have tunnel vision. The first part that comes with this, right? With tunnel vision is you gotta avoid all distractions, bro. Look, when I was trying to grow, when I was trying to become the best version of myself, there was so many things that was distracting me from my actual purpose. My actual purpose in life was to create motivational content to inspire people to be the best version of themselves and get out of the trenches, like how I had to be inspired to become the best version of myself to get myself out of the trenches. I'm just giving out what was given to me. It's free game, bro. That is my purpose in life. I know it's my purpose in life because it brings me fulfillment. I know God, I know Allah put me here on earth to help people to grow because I feel it in my gut. I feel it within myself, right? And in order for me to do that, I had to avoid all distractions, right? I had to avoid the parties. I had to eliminate the women in my life that was holding me back. I had to avoid those jobs that was sucking up my hours but wasn't paying the money that I was worthy of, because I am a chef, right? I'm a well-trained, very good chef, right? And some jobs was trying to pay me like $12 an hour because it was a backdoor bar, like, you get what I'm saying? But I know my worth was $25 an hour because I'm very good at what I do. But in order for me to avoid all these distractions, right, I had to have tunnel vision. I had to lock in, right? The year that I spent before I start making YouTube, before I start making content, before I start making motivational content, I had to lock in on making motivational content. I had to stay out of the streets. I had to stay out of the club. I had to stay out all these women faces and actually lock in and study how to make good content. Study what the top content creators were doing. Study the topics that I wanted to talk about of the umbrella of motivational content. You know, red pill content, self-development content, financial literacy content, stuff like that. Motivational content is just an umbrella term for me. Everything I learned that made me a better person is motivational, and for everyone else, that for me to share, right? Now, getting these distractions out my life allowed me to have tunnel vision and lock in for that year, bro. I literally spent an entire year just reading books, watching videos on how to make great content, studying the creators, seeing where they started at, seeing where they ended, seeing the pitfalls that they went through. And I couldn't allow anything to distract me or take me off my purpose, no matter what it was, right? This had to be the air that I breathe. The only thing I put before my purpose now is God, because without God, nothing is possible. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, at least for me, I have to believe in God, right? Because he's the best of planners. He knows how everything's gonna work out. He knows what my purpose actually is, and he just showing me step by step how to get there, right? All praise be to him. But when I was locking in, when I was right there, when I was studying, when I was investing in myself, when I was investing in my purpose, I didn't have time for anything else. I didn't have time for dating. I didn't have time for courting women. I didn't have time for lollygagging in the street. I didn't have time for just wasting my time. I didn't have time just to watch TV all goddamn day. What I needed to do was I needed to lock in. I had to eliminate all the distractions in my life. I had to have tunnel vision. The first part of being on your purpose and actually striving for excellence in your purpose is to avoid all distractions and lock in. Now look, another reason why you should have tunnel vision, right? Don't you want to maximize your productivity? Think about the hours that you have in a day, right? We all got 24 hours in a day, right? They tell you need 7 hours to sleep. Okay, cool. That's 7 off the chart. You might have a job, so that joint is 8 hours. Boom, that's 8 off the chart. That's 15 hours, right? That you have. There's 15 hours that you spent on your job, 15 hours that you spent on sleeping. You have another 9 hours to get your things done, bro. You can stop watching TV. You can stop scrolling on social media. You can stop hanging out in the streets. If you go to the gym, you go to the gym. But that's also a part of your purpose because you want to be healthy. You go to the gym, you eat, you read books, you make content, right? You have 9 hours to complete and you have 9 hours to work on yourself, bro. Maximize those 9 hours for you to become the best version of yourself, right? Look, what I used to do, right, was me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. On my days off, sometimes I like to sleep in. Look, it's my day off. I want to rest. I just worked all week, bro. I want to rest. I'm sleeping 12 o'clock, right? That was not me being my most productive, right? Because if I slept at 12 o'clock where I normally get up at 7 o'clock, right? I'm leaving 5 hours on the table of me just sleeping, unnecessary, that I don't need to do, right? I can use those 5 hours to optimize and produce content, optimize and produce working on myself, optimize and produce achieving the things that I want to achieve in this life, right? You have to optimize on your productivity, bro. You don't have time to be wasting, bro. Have tunnel vision and lock in right now to maximize your productivity. Look at the dudes that go to the gym, right? Who you think gonna be bigger? Who you think gonna have more muscles? The guy who spends 10 minutes in the gym or the guy who spends 3 hours in the gym? In a year time, who do you think gonna reach their body goals faster? The dude who spends more time in the gym. Look at your craft, look at whatever you want to do in this life, look at your purpose like the guys in the gym. The more hours you spend, the more hours you put into your craft, the more hours you put into your purpose, the more hours you put into trying to become the best version of yourself, you're going to maximize your productivity. You're going to get the results faster when you put in the more work and the maximum amount of work, bro. Increase your productivity, bro, so you can reach those goals faster. Look, you want to rest? You want to break? You want to chill? Wait till you're 55. Wait till you're 55 and you're retired. Wait till you accomplish all the things that you want to achieve in this life. Then you can get a rest break. But until then, you have to grind. Until then, you have to put in maximum effort. Until then, you have to avoid all distractions. Until then, you have to increase your productivity. Now, the next reason of why you need to have tunnel vision is you want to be a master, right? What is a master? A master is someone who study that craft, study that trade, study that field, and they know everything about that, right? Those people who mastered whatever it is, say you were a plumber, right? The mastery of a plumber, they had to put in hours, they had to put in grind, they had to read, they had to have tunnel vision to become a master of that, right? The guys who have that great physique, right? They mastered working out. They know how much calories they have to eat. They know how much carbs they have to eat. They know how much protein they have to consume. They know how much cardio they have to do. They know the weights that they have to lift, right? They became masters in the body game because they had tunnel vision and they locked in on their body game. They're locked in on their self-development. They locked in on trying to have the ultimate body that they wanted. That is for you too. Master whatever skill that you want, right? But in order for you to master those skills that you want, you gotta have tunnel vision. You gotta know how to lock in, bro. Now, when you have tunnel vision, right, you'll start to realize what actually matters. You start to realize what actually adds value to your life. And you'll start to realize what takes away value, what is a detriment, what is a liability to your life when you have tunnel vision. When you first start locking in, right, and you don't see nothing else, you realize that, oh, I was wasting so much time doing this. I was wasting so much time doing that. I was wasting so much time on things that was not adding any value into my life, right? you'll start to see that those things did not matter. Going to the club did not matter. Chasing women did not matter if you wasn't on your purpose. Trying to have sex with women all the time did not matter when you were still on the bottom and a bum and you needed to get out of the trenches. None of that stuff mattered. Having tunnel vision shows you the only thing that matters to while you're on your purpose is being on your purpose and learning how to grow as a person. That's what truly matters. What truly matters in this world is you becoming the best version of yourself. What truly matters is you optimizing the life that you always wanted, the life that you always wanted to have, and being the person that you know that you could always be, bro. There's nothing else that really matters other than that. Now, when you have tunnel vision, right, you'll realize your full potential. You'll realize who you was always meant to be. You'll realize what you always needed to achieve in this life, what you were always going to achieve in this life. You'll see the person that you had to become, right? It is your full potential, right? If you don't lock in, you're spreading out your potential then you're spreading it out on things that not going to add any value in your life. Do you really think you chasing and courting women is going to add any value in your life but a small amount of pleasure? Are you chasing pleasures in your life or are you chasing your purpose? That's the thing, right? You have to stop chasing the pleasures in your life and start chasing the purpose in your life. Your purpose is going to outweigh all the pleasures in this life. Eventually, you'll get more pleasure out of being on your purpose than you do anything else. And that's why I'm saying you have to lock in, right? Please lock in and have tunnel vision on your purpose. And this was the video. It's been your boy BBM Marley G. Like, comment, subscribe for more motivational videos on why you need to have tunnel vision. I'm out.